Is it time to buy or sell Apple stock? In this video, we will explore Apple in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 25th of July, 2025. And now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 30th of June, 2025, our system has ranked Apple as a buy candidate, giving it a score of 1.73. Let's take a look at the stock's performance during this period. The stock has seen a gain of 4.25%. This translates to an average return of 0.22% per day since it was listed as a buy candidate. The stock is currently positioned within a weak rising trend in the short term, indicating the possibility of further upward movement within this trend. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 2.98% over the next 3 months, with expected returns ranging from negative 3.89% to positive 5.01%. In the longer term, our 12-month analysis projects a change of negative 10.18%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between negative 31.03% and positive 2.13% over the coming year. In current terms, this would place the future price between $147.51 and $218.43. Our latest daily update for Apple includes the headline, Apple stock price ended at $213.88 on Friday, after gaining 0.0561%. The Apple stock price gained 0.0561% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 25th of July, 2025, rising from $213.76 to $213.88. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 0.86%, with a low of $213.41 and a high of $215.24. The price has risen in 6 of the last 10 days and is up by 1.29% over the past 2 weeks. Volume fell on the last day by 7 million shares, with a total of 39 million shares bought and sold for approximately $8.25 billion. It is important to consider that falling volume alongside rising prices can indicate divergence, which may serve as an early warning of potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock was $260.10, while the lowest price was $169.21. Currently, the price is 17.77%, or $46.22, below the 52-week high of $260.10, which also stands as the all-time high for the stock. Apple is currently in the spotlight as it prepares for an important earnings report next week, amid rising investor anticipation. Analysts are particularly focused on the company's performance in generative artificial intelligence, highlighting the risk of losing competitive ground if Apple fails to deliver significant advancements in this crucial area. With the technology sector heavily investing in artificial intelligence, ensuring a robust strategy could be pivotal for Apple's growth prospects. Experts are voicing the need for a game-changing announcement to reassure investors during this earnings cycle, which could significantly impact stock sentiment. A comparative analysis with other major consumer-facing companies, like Costco, suggests that Apple remains a strong contender in the consumer market. Positive evaluations from analysts can lead to a boost in stock price, especially if the forthcoming results exceed expectations. In the short term, the impending earnings report could create volatility in Apple's stock price, depending on the results and market reactions to its artificial intelligence strategy. Long-term growth, however, will hinge on Apple's ability to innovate and adapt to changing technology landscapes, particularly in artificial intelligence. Investors are closely watching, and how Apple responds could define its trajectory in the upcoming years. Analyst ratings. On Friday, the 18th of July, 2025, it was reported that Jefferies assigned Apple a hold grade along with an upgrade action. On the same day, UBS also assigned Apple a hold grade with a hold action. On Thursday, the 3rd of July, 2025, UBS rated Apple as neutral with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 24th of June, 2025, Barclays noted Apple with an underweight grade and a hold action. Finally, on Friday, the 13th of June, 2025, Morgan Stanley assigned Apple an overweight grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Apple stock a general neutral rating. They consider the price-to-earnings ratio as a recommendation to sell, while the price-to-book ratio is rated as strong sell. In terms of return on investment, analysts have awarded the stock a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Apple. Today, there are mixed signals regarding the stock. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Tuesday, July 22, 2025. And so far, it has declined by approximately 0.243%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Additionally, a sell signal is currently present from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. On a positive note, Apple stock holds buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, suggesting a favorable outlook for the stock. Furthermore, a general buy signal exists based on the relationship between these two signals, as the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. During potential downward corrections, support can be expected at the lines of 212.84 and 206.4. A breakdown below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. Notably, trading volume decreased during the last trading day, even as prices increased. This creates a divergence between volume and price, which may serve as an early warning signal. Therefore, it is advisable to monitor the stock closely. Here are some additional signals that may interest you. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal from 4 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 16 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 7 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 20 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 18 days ago. When examining the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average, buy signal from 26 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal from 9 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages shows a buy signal from 4 days ago. Don't forget to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you wish to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Apple. Apple finds support from accumulated volume at $205.35. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be expected when this support is tested. Generally, the stock exhibits very controlled movements, and due to its good liquidity, the associated risk is deemed very low. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $1.83 between its highest and lowest points, representing a change of 0.86%. In the past week, the stock has experienced an average daily volatility of 1.25%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Apple, let us quickly review some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This figure is fairly standard for companies with established histories or predictable revenue streams. Additionally, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 31st of July 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are set at $1.42. It is important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Apple. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Apple is at $214.15. If you do not currently own any shares, you might want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already hold the stock, this could be a point worth considering for swing trading. On the downside, Apple faces its first support level at $205.35. If this support level remains intact, it may present a favorable entry point with the anticipation of a rebound. The combined average rating for Apple from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 12th of May, 2025, Chris Kondo executed an insider sell of 4,486 shares of common stock. On the 23rd of April, 2025, Kevin Parekh conducted an insider sell of 4,570 shares of common stock. On the 15th of April, 2025, Kevin Parekh executed an insider sell of 5,111 shares of restricted stock units. On the 15th of April, 2025, Kevin Parekh conducted another insider sell of 5,817 shares of restricted stock units. On the same day, Kevin Parekh also executed an insider buy of 16,458 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 18.192. Overall, insiders purchased 1,389,288 shares and sold 1,992,668 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $206.86, reflecting a decline of 3.28%. This stock exhibits very low daily movements, which translates to minimal risk. Recently, a sell signal was generated from a pivot top identified 3 days ago. Is Apple stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators, along with an overall positive trend, suggest that the current level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a reasonable chance for Apple stock to perform well in the near future. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems identify that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Monday, the 28th of July, we anticipate Apple to open higher by nearly 30 cents and begin trading at $214.18. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on information from StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree to take responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We encourage you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With best regards from all of us here at StockInvest.